Hey, it's Josiah Novak, and welcome to the True Transformation Podcast, the top fitness podcast for men who want to get ripped, naturally boost testosterone levels, and use fitness as a tool to not only look and feel better, but improve all areas of life in the process. Welcome to the show. Buckle up. Life moves fast. Let's make it count. Reverse dieting is a topic that I've actually seen people bring up more in my client groups, right? Because we have a similar trajectory where it's like, first of all, I don't believe anybody should focus on anything else besides getting healthy. And that means getting to a healthy weight. But that should be the first step. If they're like, hey, I want to run a marathon, or hey, I want to, climb Mount Everest or whatever. It's like, well, let's take a look at your health first, right? And a lot of times that means getting your body fat down, even just a little bit, to make sure that your internal systems are working properly, right? But then the question is always like, well, when I lose 20 pounds, then what, right? Do I got to stick to these calories forever? Like, what's the process like? And I think even talking about those things brings a little bit more light at the end of the tunnel, if you will, right? Where it's like, okay, I know this is going to be a little bit tough and I'm going to have to work on this and stay consistent. But at some point I am going to be able to eat more. Right. But there's a fear, I think, too, with a lot of people of eating more after they lose weight. They're like, no, I don't want to eat more. I don't want to lose all my progress.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a huge fear. And I had to do it. I had to actually learn it the hard way. So my first fat loss phase, when I lost the 50 pounds, I actually got too thin. I was 102 and I'm 5'4". So that was real skinny for me. Yeah. So I was stuck. I was eating 1,500 to 1,600 calories a day. And I was so nervous to increase. And I would start binging because physiology, right? My body was hungry. Sure. And I had to learn the reverse dieting process and start slowly. I also had to gain some weight and put on some more, mass, which I did. Yeah. And then, but yeah, it was hard. It was really hard, but I was like, hey, if you want to become a coach, you got to walk the walk, you got to do the thing. So, now I have several reverse diets under my belt and I don't have any fear, but I had to go through it, and really, I was like, okay, I just got to take the plunge and do the thing, but it's scary. You got to trust your body and trust your metabolism.
Yeah. I mean, I learned the real hard way. I did a bodybuilding competition because back in the day, when I was going through this process, there was no YouTube, influencers. There was no really reliable coaches. It was all bodybuilders, guys who were yeah, I get shredded for sport. I'll teach you how to get lean. Right. And so I did a show and then I got down to 195 for a show. And then within 2 weeks, I was back up to 235. I was like, okay, this is insane. What is happening? Right. This is crazy. All I did was eat one extra meal. But I just wasn't taking care of my metabolism, right? I just thought, I can start eating 500 to 1,000 more calories a day overnight and everything's going to be fine. But it wasn't. It was depressing. Watching my abs disappear, I was like, oh my God, this is awful.
Thanks for listening to the True Transformation Podcast.
Make sure to subscribe and leave us a review. Come back next time.